Hey there, Smartypants, and welcome back. You're joining me and my friend,
Sophie,
on a train that runs under the ground, also known as a subway. But that's not what we're talking about today, right, Sophie?
Right, even though I'd love to come back and do a whole episode on subways. Ooh, this is our stop. Let's get off.
Quickly, follow us, guys. Through the turnstiles, up the stairs. Whoa, Sophie, look up. I can't even see the top of that building. It disappears into the clouds.
Welcome to the urban jungle, Emma. You're standing in the middle of downtown, surrounded by some of the tallest buildings on the planet.
That's exactly what our friend Rosie wanted us to talk about today.
Hey, Emma. Why are skyscrapers so tall?
Thanks, Rosie. Yeah, these buildings look like metal mountains. And how are they not just falling over?
Great questions. I think we should answer them from the top of this building. What do you think, Emma?
Definitely. Come on, guys. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to Hey Smartypants, the podcast that flexes your brain muscles in every episode, like a really great game of dodgeball. We're waiting for the elevator to take us to the top of this skyscraper. Oh, here it is.
Hop in. Ready? Okay, here we go.
Whoa, my stomach just dropped. It feels like we're flying up.
Not quite flying, but close.
Elevators and skyscrapers have to move super fast. How fast are we talking?
Well, one of the fastest is in the Shanghai Tower. It zooms at over 70 kilometers or about 45 miles per hour. That's as fast as a car on the highway. Okay, here's our floor.
Whoa, we're so high up. People down there look like ants. Sophie, how on earth do people build something this tall?
It all starts deep below your feet. Skyscrapers aren't just above the ground. They need a super strong base to hold them up.
Like a tree's roots?
Exactly. Builders dig deep foundations, sometimes nearly 100 meters or 300 feet into the ground, about the length of a football field. Then they pour concrete and steel to form the skyscraper's core, like its bones. So the steel's like bones, the concrete and walls are like muscles, and the windows are the skin. Perfect analogy, Emma. That metal and concrete skeleton lets buildings climb taller than ever. Before steel, buildings were made mostly from bricks and stone. They could only go a few stories high before they collapsed under their own weight.
So steel is basically the superhero of building materials?
Totally. Woo, and feel that wind? Modern skyscrapers are designed to flex a little, to be able to handle wind and movement even in earthquakes.
Wait, skyscrapers move?
Yup. When the wind blows like we just felt, they sway just a few inches or more at the very top. We didn't really see it, but it's definitely part of the design. The Burj Khalifa in Dubai, the tallest building in the world, right now can sway about a meter or a few feet side to side.
That's wild. How tall is that building?
The Burj is 828 meters or 2,717 feet tall, with 163 floors. That's like stacking 2 Eiffel Towers on top of each other.
Whoa, do they eat clouds for breakfast up there?
Not quite. But inside, you'll find offices, apartments, restaurants, and even swimming pools halfway up the sky.
Swimming in the sky, that's one thing going on my bucket list of cool stuff to do. But when did people even start building skyscrapers?
The very first one was built in Chicago in 1885, the Home Insurance Building. It was only 10 stories tall, but back then, that was enormous.
Just 10 stories?
So if the Burj Khalifa is over 150 floors taller, that's 163 minus 10.
Wow, skyscrapers really leveled up.
Exactly. Architects have been racing to build higher and smarter ever since. If you look up skyscrapers online, you'll see some shaped like spirals or sails to let the wind flow around them. The Shanghai Tower, for example, twists 120 degrees from bottom to top.
Like a giant twirly ice cream cone made of glass.
Exactly.
Okay, Smartypants, I've got an idea. Want to try being an engineer yourself?
Ooh, yes. Grab some Lego bricks, wooden blocks, magnet tiles, or even plastic cups. Try to build your own skyscraper. See how tall you can make it before it tips over.
Speaking of tips, what tips can we give our Smartypants architects?
Think start with a wide base. That makes it sturdier, just like a real foundation. Try using triangles in your structure. They're stronger than squares. And when it's built, turn on a fan and see how your tower handles the wind.
Oh, that's awesome. I want to have an engineering party with my friends, see who can build the tallest tower in the neighborhood.
Count me in.
Okay, but I wanted you on my team.
Deal.
Okay, that's all for today's Climb to the Top Smartypants. Thanks for Rosie for the awesome question, and thanks Sophie for taking us to new heights.
Anytime, Emma. And remember, every giant skyscraper starts with one tiny block.
Definitely. And then another one, and then another one, until you reach the clouds. See you next time, Smartypants.
Bye, guys.
The Hey Smartypants podcast is produced by Leora and Nouveau Cohen and their dad. Our theme music was created by Andre Rossi, and we use different AI voices, like mine, to deliver our content. We invite you to send us questions you want the answer to our email, heysmartypantspodcast@gmail.com. See you next time.